It's kind of funny. The moment the wondering distraction was over, thank you, by the way, Post Malone, for actually supporting the community. Wizards of the Coast couldn't hide behind the veil long enough to erase the stink of their bad business practices. First, you got their OGL debacle at the beginning of the year. Next up, the really screwy Creator Summit. The Pinkerton incident where they had to, summon the actual Pinkertons to raid one dude in his home. And now, AI art and D&D books are playing and bumping up from $49.95 to $69.95. Nice. Can Dungeons & Dragons survive just one more debacle in this year of Dragonlord 2023? Can they fix their absolutely busted reputation? Let's find out.
Leave me alone!
Recently released on Gizmodo, a new article presents that an artist for Biggie's presents a lot, Glory of Giants, they admitted to using AI art for their source book. Okay, one, Ilya Skippin, I'm sorry if I get the name wrong, my apologies, was talking about how there's a recent controversy on whether these illustrations I made were AI generated. AI was produced in the process to generate certain details or polish or editing. To shine some light on the process, I'm attaching earlier versions of the illustration before AI had been enhanced, detailed, whatever. Look at this art. Look, so the left one is like the final artwork and the right were the initial sketches in this. And here's the thing, I would be really satisfied, happy even, if the right article actually made it into the book. I kind of like this whole kind of monstery, sketchy, people are just trying to like jot down however they can in the notes of their monster manual and figure out, wow, this is kind of cool. I like sketchier art, maybe that's just me, but the one on the right looks a lot better. It looks almost even cleaner in some cases. Additional art was shown off, and even though I myself am not an artist, I'm able to notice like even a few little things. Like, look at this one. That mace at the end here, what is that design? What does that look? I don't know what that is. Was this thing hanging off their like belt here? Like, is that cloth? Is that metal? I can't tell via the texture. Look here on this little shoulder thing. Look at this weird like curvy of the arm thing. These arms are completely disproportional and they have like weird muscles in places I don't think muscles are. And what was this thing at the other end of the mace? Is that a hand? Is that a foot? I can't tell. There's like all kinds of weird details about this thing, and even though there's like a vagueness to it all, it still feels like just wrong. Like really gets to the uncanny valley. Also, one more thing. Look at this. Look over here. Look over here. Look over here. Dot of a pupil, not in the other. Is that a pupil? I can't even tell. What's this weird shape on the head? I don't know. And look. Okay, other art includes this cool dinosaur. Look at this dinosaur, super sick. I like that mace until you realize it has 7 fucking legs. Is that a hand? It looks like a hand. That's 7 goddamn legs. Whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Am I counting wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why is this up here? This is like, this kind of like, imagining this, 2 legs are in like the upper left, 3 legs are on the right side, and like and 2 on the back. What is happening here? Is 6 legs, 1 hand? 6 legs, 1 hand? Yes, this has to be AI generated. There's no one in their right mind that would draw like a 7-legged dinosaur? Please, if you're an artist that does want to draw a 7-legged dinosaur, please prove me wrong. Add some magic to this world. It'll be beautiful. So anyways, there are better artists than me that are able to actually pick apart details that I can't see. I don't really get what's wrong with his hand position other than like its wrist is kind of weird and wispy and it almost looks like it's been erased. Weird wispy things at the leg. These weird little dotty things. I can't tell. If I was a better artist, I could tell you. This person with like, what is that bow curve? What is that hand? Why is it clipping through the wrist? Is this a skirt or is that ice? Where's their hand here? I think it's bending backwards. Look at that. Look at that. What is this jank bow? that goes through their hand. Anyways. All this is kind of crazy considering that Hasbro was talking about AI in Dungeons and Dragons very recently. Apparently there's this partnership with Explored, a digital board game platform. I'm not too clear about what Explored is or the platform Taburu, but apparently they engage in AI stuff, and Hasbro, as of August 1st, declared its partnership with Explorer was focused entirely on board games, and D&D would be unaffected. No AI, right? No AI for D&D. But they are exploring AI stuff with Explored. Is this just a single artist's flub of using AI art in the environment? Or is Dungeons & Dragons responsible for not checking this closely? They have a bunch of artists on staff. They have to. They have to have more than like 1 or 2 artists on staff. Any artist worth their salt could see the details in those art pieces and be like, huh, that's kind of freaking weird. But they didn't. I am led personally to believe that Dungeons & Dragons are just trying to find more ways to avoid paying artists, to avoid paying back to the community, to avoid including and helping people in the community grow. So much to the point that they're even like slacking on all these quality checks. Completely. Dungeons & Dragons has been messed up for a while, and this entire year has been completely filled with controversy over and over and over and over. I'm expecting at least 3 more controversies by the end of this year. I'm not saying there's gonna be, but I'd be really surprised if they get through this completely unscathed. It feels like they've gone through all the other bullshit this year completely unscathed, regardless of how in the dirt its reputation is. D&D has this weird pattern of where every other edition gets kind of weird. 2nd edition was met kind of funkily because it got really heavy on the rules. 4th edition was really weird. No one liked 4th edition, and now they're on quote-unquote 6th edition, which they call actually 5.5, where they're getting really weird about like everything else around D&D, its culture, the people around it, the art they're including in it, the price they're adding to it. Like, these guys are stalling. These guys are stalling, and here's the thing, I think D&D is too big to fully fail. I think Hasbro is too big to actually fail. But it also becomes to the point of how much we, the community, are willing to put up with this bull. How much are we willing to stick around and play a game that, yes, I have enjoyed, I've loved them through my entire life, yet the people behind it just keep being assholes about it. How much are you able to love something when someone is trying to punch you every time you're playing the game? Anyways, I don't know where I'm going with this. I stream on Twitch. I do YouTube sometimes. I would normally also plug my Twitter, but like, it's x.com, and if I ask you to join me on x.com, it feels like I'm propositioning you. Join me on Twitch. TV/DiceQueenD. Y'all have a great day. Bye! I will not ask for your, well, I will ask for your money on Twitch. I think that's just what streamers do. Subscribe. Bye!